Okay, I am to be heard. Good day, people of this fine, fine world. I am once more back with some juicy badoocy late night talking. Um, it is actually in the morning for me right now. It is 4 a.m. for me, and I decided to try to stay awake the whole night uh so I don't so I don't have to fix my sleep schedule as long, so I can just stay awake this whole day. I'll try to. I don't know if I can. And then I will. Oh, what's that? Trees of the past. Then I will try to, you know, enjoy life, and I'm gonna try to sleep at 8 p.m. so I can have some schedule. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, since it is quite hard. And I'm a tired man. And usually I really don't like having bad sleep schedules no more. Normally I go to sleep at like 9 to 10 p.m. since it's just so much nicer too. And it's, to be honest, it is quite a lot better. Before that I was always staying. Wait, they didn't. Did they? Did they really? They didn't, right? Like, unbelievable. They they did it. Um yeah, so uh I'm tired, and today I don't want to scream as much. I just want to relax and talk. Maybe get myself some hot chocolate or a coffee or something like that. Um yeah, I think a good topic would probably be my past immediately. Um in my past, I never really had a good sleep schedule. I always went to bed 2 hours before I had to go to school, and it was not easy, nor was it any kind of fun. No, it actually was. After a while, it felt really good to do it this way. I had my whole night to spend to play games, and all I had 2 hours of sleep, maybe often even none, and I went to sleep at like 4 p.m. or something. And I liked this way. It Now I hate it because I lost so much time of life, but it helped me go to school easier because it just was easy. I was still quite awake after like when I went to school, but I noticed ever since I went to my um I don't know, I think it's practical exam is the word for it. After I went there, I had to get a really good sleep schedule. I had a better one before as well. It was a long time ago when I had this bad sleep schedule, but still, oh, a village. I think I pillaged it once already, so, but aside from that, oh, and we're playing on the same world as last time where I died, which is not funny. I actually thought of deleting it, but I decided not to. Oh, my ear itchy. Ah, I'm stealing this stuff, and I'm not planting it back. So, oh, this is kind of ASMR-like, isn't it? kind of like it. The thing is with stealing all of this, I myself, actually I can let this just stay here. I myself, I don't, especially after the practical exam, yeah, I really disliked going to sleep. Oh, this is such a nice sound. I really disliked going to sleep late because it made me feel stupid, and especially in the time of practical exam, I had to wake up at 4 a.m. and for 4 a.m. I just couldn't be awake for hours. I had to go to sleep real soon. And the thing is, even if I wanted to stay awake longer, I couldn't. After work, like after my practical exam, every day I was so tired I went to sleep. The first week I went to sleep at 7 to 8 p.m., which is really fucking early. And I'm not complaining, but it's kind of meh. So some I can keep. Excuse me. Yeah, so after a while I got it figured out, and I went to sleep at 10 to 9 p.m. and it felt really good. All this sleep and then work, it gave me so much more structure in life, and I really enjoyed that. Well, after my practical exam, some armor, why not? After my practical exam, I went to school normally again and just enjoyed life there. And enjoy, I really did, because that's when I started to really open up and feel better, but also worse, because I noticed my fat, my body, and that is one problem I have a lot at the moment. I don't like my body, and it's the case. It always has been the case, but like at the moment I am noticing it very much. But it's not like I'm crying about it. I'm working on it. I'm going to the gym, making everything like working so I can get a new beautiful looking body. And yeah, I really goddamn. I really liked sleeping early, and I can only give you the advice to also sleep very early and try to get a healthy sleep schedule in like summer holidays, summer vacation breaks, whatever. That's a time where it's kind of unimportant to like have a sleep schedule, because you know it's you want to have fun. You don't want to go to sleep every day like a little old man. But even though I am in summer vacation, I don't play as much anymore, and that doesn't mean I do anything productive. I still be lazy most of the times, but I am working on stuff. I'm going to the gym quite well, and I'm also, you know, trying to go out and build up the courage to just speak to people that I never spoke to, which is something I, you know, never do. Actually, I don't think. Fuck. that's something I don't really do. That's why I really want to, you know, start with life. And I think it's working out fine. I am talking way more than before, and I think I'm fine. But still, it's better than nothing, but I hate the way my body looks. Hey, wait a minute. Where's my chest, huh? You skunk. I don't care. Unless... Okay, I lied. Let's go. Yeah, I want to set up camp now. Build a new house. Though I really like the old one, it looked good, but... So, where was I? If you are the person to have a bad sleep schedule, something that, and I shit you not, something that helped me when I was a smaller kid, I could never sleep without lights, which is weird for me because now I can't sleep with lights. But aside from that, after I got over my obsession with lights, I could only sleep with something going on in the background. That can be anything. It could be a YouTube video or just something, you know, a TV show, whatever, as long as it's something. And then I started to sleep with, you know, without anything, because I was a big man now. But something that's really helped me sleep in the last few months. Oh, did they change it again? What's happening? Something that I really often listen to is ASMR. Some people think it's weird. I don't listen to like mukbang. I hate that shit, but many people think it's weird. I think it's quite enjoyable, and I think I found my living place. I think it's quite enjoyable. It's a... I thought it was an island. This sucks. Yeah, so it's a really nice and relaxing thing, depending on what you listen to in ASMR. And I just think it's something that helped me. If you like stuff going on in the background, but not too loud, just like nice, that's gonna be it for you. And it helped me with sleeping, but I think what it helped me even more with was relaxing, calming my mind down and stuff. I always had problems with that because evening times is the time when I start to process most things that happened in the day. Or if I'm I don't know, sad, I'm gonna be even sadder in the evening. Just when I'm laying in bed. Oh, not bad to be honest. I think I'm getting close to where I lived. Because I kind of remember something like this. Nah, not it. So did they change it now? They really did. Unbelievable. Yeah, where was I again? So yeah, that's something I really enjoy. Hobbies is something that if you don't have a hobby, you have a bad life. No, but like me, I don't really have any kind of not bad. Any kind of real hobbies, you know? and it makes me sad and annoys me because I want to have a hobby. I am starting to learn new stuff. I'm starting to have fun at new stuff and trying out new stuff, and I am slowly, learning stuff. But I don't have anything that I would call a real hobby of mine. Like, I don't have a activity that I do often, like real often, in mind that would, suffice to be called a hobby. But as I said, I want to learn a guitar. I want to start home brewing legally, no worries. I want to start a lot of new stuff. I don't know why, but it sounds fun, so I'm gonna try it. I want to learn the guitar, maybe some other instruments as well. That's all the things I want to really do and try out sometime. And you should try out new stuff too. I apologize. Something that, like, I think I'm not the only one who tends to get uneasy at in the evening. I think I'm not the only one that's, having these kind of things. But I think many people have that kind of, I'm gonna call it maybe tick. Many people don't enjoy evening times because they are just thinking about stuff they didn't process yet, or they didn't really have the time to think about in their day. How do I have 9 wool? Gosh dang it. And something I also recommend if you're feeling uneasy. Many people say, yeah, breathing techniques and stuff. Do that, but don't do it for the whole time, because for me at least it is hard to concentrate on, breathing right and sleeping. It's just not possible for me. But something I often do just to relax, just purely calm my body down, shut it down, is I use it. I breathe, like breathe in, hold it for like 2 seconds or so, and then hold it for 2 seconds. And it's especially if you're laying in bed, it's something that I just feel to be really good, especially after a long day when you just want to lay down. Something I want to talk about as well is toxicity in games. I'm playing a game often. It's called Rec Room. It's a very known and popular game. Hello. What's that? Oh, Curse of Binding. Yeah, I want that. Many of the people might even know the game Rec Room. It is a, I would say, quite known game. And yeah, it's like VR chat a bit. Just I'm gonna say better. It's, for me, I would just call it better because I find VR chat is more for people who are more social, whilst Rec Room is something you could do is you could say Rec Room is kind of like a Roblox, whilst VR chat is more just its own kind of category. You can do the same things in there, but it's still gonna be a different kind of game. That's what I would say about that. Where was it? Yeah, Rec Room is a game I play quite often. I play pretty much every day because it's, you know, it's a fun little thing. And there are multiple maps on there. There are rooms. I'll try to explain it real quick. It's like pretty much like Roblox. You have like many different rooms where you ja, dann warum bist du immer noch wach? Geh mal schlafen. Um, Rec Room has many different rooms that I would say are like just good, but some of them are bad. And some of them are hangouts, some of them are PvPs, PvEs, quests, whatever. All these kind of things. And every time I play one of these games, sing me happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Adam. Happy birthday to you. Jetzt noch auf Deutsch. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie das auf Deutsch geht. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag alles Gute. Keine Ahnung. So. Ja. Jetzt auf Russisch. Warte.
С днем рождения. С днем рождения.
С днем рождения. С днем рождения. С днем дрем... С днем... С днем... С днем...
С днем рождения.
С днем рождения. С днем рождения. С днем рождения. С днем рождения.
Дорогой Адам.
Дорогой Адам. С днем рождения. Nicht Chinesisch. Das kann ich auch probieren. Mhm.
祝你生日快乐！祝你生日快乐！生日快乐，亲爱的亚当！
Şunyi şare kuli. Şunyi şare kuli. Şunyi kali kenye dik dagang. Hm? Zufrieden, Adam? Oder gibt's noch irgendeine andere Sprache, die du brauchst? Thanks. No problem, babe. Zum Geburtstag. That might have helped me go to sleep. Das freut mich für dich, du süße Zuckerschlampe, du. Jetzt lass mich weiter streamen. Gute Nacht. So, yeah, I tend to play a lot of Rec Room at the moment, and there is a map. I'm gonna simplify it. It's a Dragon Ball map. It's a PvP map where you punch people. Pretty much simplified, right? But I think it's gonna hit all the PvP maps. Back when I started playing Rec Room, I don't know when I started, but it wasn't a new game anymore. It was quite new, but it was like not as new. So I joined the game. I was amazed by how everything was, and so I um just started playing stuff. Someday I met a good friend of mine that I still talk with today. Um, yeah. So I met a new friend of mine, and I met many friends of mine actually on there, and I do not regret playing that game at all. It's a great game. But after like I had a long break because I didn't want to play it anymore. And after that break, I joined back in, and I was amazed by the kids that I saw and heard. There were kids who were just loud, just screaming. Some even said the bloody N-word. Like kids, 6 years or so. And I am asking myself, right? I got my first VR at 12 years old, which is a young age, but we live in modern society, so no biggie, I would say. But, ouch. Um, yeah, shoot it. Um, so I would say it's no big thing, especially because there was like actually just one game I wanted to really play, and that game was Beat Saber. And that game is for people of 12 years that are 12 years old. Ouch. Oh, that hurts. So I didn't do anything wrong. Oh no. That's bad. That is really bad. That sucks. Oh fuck. I meant... So, there are kids in that game that I heard who were about, let us say, about 8 years old, I would say. And with 8 years old, now 8 years is even still too young. I saw like an actual 4-year-old who was, oh, I still got the effect. Was like playing, oh, how nice. Who was like playing this game. And it was a PvP game, so it's not gonna be nice on them. Oh, oh, that's nice, cool. And aside from that, like the very young children, which I already dislike, because at that age you shouldn't be, you know, playing this stuff. Oh, just a golem, no allies. Here you are, good friend. So, right, that's still the better variation of kids that you see on this game now. after the long break I took. I never saw them before. Before I took that break, I was one of the little kids, but I wasn't as bad. Because in PvP games I never talked. I had respect. I was scared of these people. Okay, let's sort it. Let's make red. Holy shit. Okay, that's a lot of bread. I don't think I need food for the next few months. I'm gonna take the books. I'm gonna take the horn. That. Gonna take the leather because I need it. Gonna take some beetroots. No, actually I ain't. But I'm gonna take the seeds. Carrots I'm gonna take, and potatoes definitely. That I'm gonna take. That I'm gonna take. That I'm gonna take. That I'm gonna take. That I'm not gonna take. The meat. The meat. Okay, that's it. So after I took that break, I went on Rec Room again and I just looked around. I haven't played it in such a long while. And I didn't play a PvP game for a long time because I didn't enjoy those anymore. But then I did again. And there were kids, right? And I get online persona, like you're gonna be real toxic online because, you know, no one's gonna get you. But these kids, we're not talking about like 12-year-olds. We're talking about 7-year-olds, right? Who called me. First of all, I got called the N-word so many times in that game. Which is, at some point, it's kind of unbelievable to be honest, because why would you do that? There's much more insults to this fucking game than just the N-word. Many more. Well, I got annoyed, and of course the kid I was, I just like, I never talked because I didn't like talking. So I always like gestured to them that I like crying, so to make them mad and stuff. Didn't handle it right, but still, who the fucking is? I hate them. And today, a game I've been playing a long while is a Dragon Ball game, like a PvP game where you punch people and have some powers. Real cool, real cool. And the only few problems that this game has is, first, there are powers all around the map, right? That you can, it's a costume, and if you wear that costume, you're gonna have the powers, right? If you have a power, you're often gonna get vote kicked because someone else wants to have that power, and they can't beat you in a fight, so they're gonna vote kick you, so you get kicked out the room and can't do nothing against it. So that's the kind of annoyance that sometimes is really bad. But you're never gonna get vote kicked if you're in a lobby that's normal. And now we're getting to the real annoying people. There's also lobbies where you get vote kicked, but only if you grab a power. Then people are gonna start chasing you. Like 5 people who all have powers are gonna start chasing you and gonna say, actually that's a power for my friend, so you can't have it, and stuff like that. You're gonna get teamed on, teabagged, and whatever. Fully toxic mode, right? Taking that and taking that. I didn't see if they had any kind of bad stuffs. Because of binding awesome. Oh, good. So you get beat up, and if you manage to escape, they're gonna vote kick you. Because, you know, you can't have fun in this game, you know? And unfortunately, this is more often than you get a normal lobby. You're gonna get a bad lobby more often than you're gonna get a normal one. That's the wordage I'm trying to say. And it's unfortunate, but it's it's kind of the way it is, and I dislike it. There was a like 17-year-old on there as well, and there's a it's hard to explain really, like a power, right? A power which has a cool sword, and it's the strongest power in the game. This guy has this power, right? So he has this power, and he's on a full-on like power trip. He thinks no one can beat him. So my friends beats him, you know, kills him. So why not? Jesus Christ. Um. Yeah. So my friends beat him. My friend beats him, not friends. And I was just walking away from the fight because it's not easy. It's not fun to have a 2v1. And that 17-year-old was so mad. He tried to first of all he tried to vote kick me and him like 7 times or so. Then he started to gather people who then started attacking us, which also didn't work because we like beat all of them up, which was funny. And then, and only then, my friends like started beating him up more because you know it's annoying to get fucking insulted and teamed by 7 people or so. It's real annoying, you know. And after my friend beats him, he got called the N-word by a very much white man who was like 17. I don't get it. First of all, the N-word is something that many people like to say on the internet, and my mindset on like that word, it's just a word. I'm not gonna say it because I don't like saying it and I don't want to say it, but it's just a word for me. If you're gonna be a normal grown-up person, you're not gonna have a problem with someone saying it, you know? Where is it? There it is. But that is why it isn't, it's not a kid. I just wanted to blurt that out, but like there are kids on this app who on this game who really, I don't know what happened to these kids. Like I don't know why their parents like allowed them to play this game, and I don't know why they um want to be like that, but if I were a parent, I would probably yeah, and all these, there's a like extra setting. It's called junior account. That's when you're under the required age, and you're gonna get, if you put your age there and you're underage, under the required age, you're gonna have a you're gonna get a junior account. You're not gonna get a normal one, you're gonna get a junior account. A junior account can't talk. I think they can only text, and they can only go in Rec Room original games, so no games made by other people or something like that. And I think, oh, that is beautiful. That's a smart way to do it. Just many people cheat. Oh, goddamn! That's nice. That's awesome. Take that and even time it. And I'm still. So I think it's a nice way to handle this situation, like with kids, but it's still not working well, since people are still making fake accounts. People are still gonna do the same stuff over and over, and especially these like little kids. Oh. It's, I never had that diamond. You get away. Water breathing. I'm putting this way. And this. So, yeah, I think that's my stuff on Rec Room. What is there? At the moment, I hear a lot of drama from friends about girls and women and relationship problems. And as much as I talked about it I talked about it often, but it doesn't hurt to talk about it one more time, right? So, my friend of mine, an acquaintance of mine, he told me about this girl. This girl was playing with him, and I'm not gonna pick sides here because I don't know the actual situation. But from what he was saying is, he said stuff like, yeah, she was playing with him, and one night she asked him if she could borrow his bike, just not a motorbike, just a normal bike. And I don't know, he said no or something like that. And then she sent him an audio where she said, you dumb son of a gun," and stuff like that. And I think my I don't know what my friend did afterwards then, but he told me that and like told me, yeah, what should I do? And I told him my honest opinion, which was, if that's the way that this person wants to treat you, then just ignore her. Don't talk to her, don't whatever. Because that's not the way you should talk to anyone without proper cause. And that was not proper cause, just because that person wasn't willing to give their bike to someone in the middle of the night. I don't think that was any kind of reason to do that. Well, and I don't know why it's like not more popular, but every time I talk about women or girls with my friends, they all mumble the same stuff. They don't like, I don't know what's wrong with them. If I were to Jesus Christ, I'm zooming. Thank you. If I were to be in a situation like that, like where and my friend was deeply in love with this girl. That's why I said she was playing with him, you know. Like she was saying, "Oh, you're so cute," but then 2 days later she was saying, "Oh, I found this cute guy on Insta." Or something. So, and as I said, I don't truly know this because I I don't know the situation. It might be that they lied or kind of changed how it really was. I'm going off the perspective that I own or have right now. And that would be that all these people I talk to about relationship problems, they mumble the same stuff about just stupidity stuff. My friend today said like, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking to her, but I know 100% he's not gonna stop. He's just gonna text her like tomorrow and gonna be like, hi, yeah, I think we need to talk or something like that. But not the good kind of talk, like a bad talk. Something I never understood was, like, I don't like confrontation about anything, but I will confront someone if I feel that my feelings or my respect, my pride is being attacked. And I will, try to tell that person, hey, that's not nice now, is it? And all these people that I talk to about relationship problems, they don't get it. They don't see it the same way. For me, and I understand why they don't often, but for me, I treat people with respect no matter what. There are, exceptions, but they would have to go to the extreme, like pure hatred for someone that I don't know why pure hatred, just pure hatred. And I don't hate anyone, to be honest. There's people I don't like, there's people I really dislike at the moment, and I know this will change. There's no one I hate. I disapprove of many people, but I still respect and value their opinions and their, dignity. And unfortunately, I am often not receiving the same kind of respect that I'm giving. Fucking ew, this is ugly. Unfortunately, I am often not receiving the respect and everything I am giving, I'm just not receiving. Which is why I have two options on how I handle these kind of persons. I don't talk to them anymore, or I talk to them and tell them I don't think it's nice. But I would only talk to them if I know they are reasonable people. And that's the thing. So many people, like, it's hard to explain, I think, but I think our generations are getting more childish and childish the older we grow. I myself, I think I talked about this before. This whole pronoun stuff, right? No idea. And I disapprove of it. That doesn't mean that anytime I see a person who says my pronouns are pop self or something like that, that doesn't mean I purely hate them. But I disapprove of their way of living. And it's the same with pretty much all folk, it's the same with LGBTQ people. If they are gonna, another thing. Oh, it doesn't even look bad there. If they are gonna be normal people who don't make their sexuality or sexual interests their personality, and I really like these people then. But people who, and I'm gonna just give it an example. Let's say I was, gay. I wouldn't be running around like a person and get insulted by stuff that isn't insulting. If someone says, I don't like rainbow, then I wouldn't be able to say, what, I forgot that, didn't I? I hate my life so much. I know, I don't want to do this. I'm running. Nope. But it looks so cool here. So, making it your personality is nothing that makes any sense. I wouldn't do it. If I were of different sexual interests, I would not tell everyone about it. I cannot survive that now. There's still some box, okay. That I will be able to survive. Yeah. And it's the same with, all other people. Don't make it your personality that you're different or something like that. If you act like a normal being, you're gonna be normal in my eyes. It's the same with It's the same. Same with in Germany. It's called Klimaklebers. These are people who glue themselves to streets, and I don't like them. I dislike them very much. But they ain't reasonable, and they make it their whole life. They make it their whole personality to, and I quote, save the planet, which is not working fine. It is not working at all. The only thing that they achieved by now is that one person actually died because of them. And most of them probably also had some sort of poisoning because they had like street pieces of street on their hand, and they didn't want to get it removed because they were too embarrassed. People in Germany actually glued themselves to a oil truck, but they didn't know it was food oil, like, organic oil, nothing bad oil, like olive oil and stuff. Like, it wasn't the kind of oil you use as fuel. And I think that was really stupidly funny. Well, I think I gave a lot of my opinion today, so why don't I wish I could talk to some people about their opinions. Like, I would love to talk to, first of all, people who are very much proud members of the LGBTQ community, like very proud people who I say I disagree with and I disapprove of. But maybe I can change my mind, who knows. And I definitely want to talk to people who are like addicted to simple small drugs, nothing bad, just like weed or something like that, or alcohol or something. I wanna know what they are thinking and what they are feeling and stuff like that. Okay, good talk. Different topic now. Hmm. I'm very tired. Um, a bit about school maybe. I can only talk for all the German schools here because I don't know what it's like in America or anything like that, in the UK or US. I don't know. Uh, but there is a in Germany we have very many dumb people, and I can't even say it. It sounds too racist. I'm not gonna say it, but like we have many dumb people here, right? So what a new hobby is, or a new trend in Germany, and has been for about 2 years or 3 years, it's fanny packs. I think that's what they are called. People wear fanny packs now, like in a different way. They wear them like women wear their purses, like big purses, and it looks so bad. And people wear this, and I know it's practical, really practical, but they don't wear it for for it being practical. They wear it for it being just good looking for them. And I'm no guy to judge people's tastes. I don't have good taste in anything. But what annoys me so much is I am 15 years old, almost 16. I am fat or chubby. I'm not fully fat, but I'm chubby. Um, I see kids who are half my age, and they are the same weight as I am. And that's when I think, what do these parents think? In my time, up until I was like 13, I think, I was actually pretty skinny, pretty average, you know? But I gained weight in my time of being stupid and depressed and whatever. That's where I gained all my weight from. So I now am trying to lose it. And these kids are really fat, you know? I was at a wedding a bit ago, and there was a kid a really fat kid in an suit. And that sounds okay, because I'm fat as well. I was in a suit as well. But that kid had, like, they didn't have shoes on. They had, like, straight up just sandals on. And that's the point where I say that is, for a wedding, that's kind of disrespectful. It's a wedding. Why would you, like, wear sandals or something like that? They changed the shoes later on to some Nike Air shoes, which I still disapprove of. I'm gonna set up camp here, just for now, so I can finally have some space. Yeah, it's real bad with people in Germany here. I'm losing all my sanity here. Okay, I'm gonna build a quick campfire and a few chests. Quick campfire. How do you make campfire? There it is. Sticks. Camp. So, campfire, put down. Going. And oh, an empty inventory. How nice. I might as well live here, to be honest. I'm too lazy to keep on searching. It isn't beautiful, but it's okay, I guess. And right. Something I don't get is style, right? Shoes has become such a big, gigantic thing. Me personally, I never cared for that stuff, because why would I pay? And listen, right? Why would I pay 120 euros for shoes that I cannot walk in right? Because if I did, it would kind of crack a bit and would make them look stupid. I want to wear shoes that I can normally walk in with no problem. And I'm not saying these shoes look bad. They look fire, dude. They look awesome. But I wouldn't buy them for so much money. With $200, I could buy so much more important stuff, right? Can I put potatoes on there? I indeed can. But I could buy so much more stuff, so much more important stuff. So I just don't get why you would waste your money on shoes that you can't even wear properly. After I'm cooking a bit of my schmeat here, I'm gonna be going. Yeah. Something I also don't really get is you know, insults. Insults are things that I never personally thought good of. I'm not saying I'm not insulting anyone. I love swearing. It's my main source of fun. And every time I play games, I rage. But I think I explained it once before. I only rage when I'm with people. I'm with friends. If I'm alone, I'm not gonna rage, because it's more to keep up the mood. And that I often do. It's more fun like that. But I Jesus Christ. I don't know if I'll be able to survive until later, dude. I'm tired as shit. Cool guy 8726. Yo. Where was I? Ah, I forgot. Mm, 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 mm. People, shoes, right. And I really like the looks of many of these shoes, and some of them really do look good. But I just think it's not something I would waste my money on. Especially so much I can join for motivation. My friend, thank you for the offer. Maybe next time. But I'm gonna cook my shmeat and then I'm gonna go. But dude, join next time. Trust me, it's gonna be fire. Um, right. Shoes are cool and all, but money is more important to me. I recently uh I recently won I recently won one for €1 I won like $120 shoes at a arcade machine, a bit like a claw machine. And I got these €120 shoes out of there, and I'm gonna sell them to someone because I don't really like wearing shoes, and as I said, wearing shoes that, break if I walk wrong. So I'd rather sell them. So yeah, to be honest, I'd rather spend €1 on shoes with a bit of luck I can win them, rather than spending like $300 on shoes. And as I said, I don't think these shoes look bad. But it's the same with clothes for me. I could just never ever buy like expensive clothing. Like I went into a store once and they had Nike or I don't know what brand it was. They had some sort of brand, and it was socks, just like 2 pairs of socks, 4 socks for €10 or 12, I think even. €12 is. Hey Bixby. Hey Bixby. Fucking 12 €12 in dollars.
Which service would you like to use? Should I always use CNBC for stock quotes? Please tell me the proper lookup in target currency.
€12 in dollars.
Please tell me the proper lookup.
You suck ass. It's like a bit of money, okay? A few dollars, but aside from that, I think it's just too much money for socks. Where I can get some really, really cheap socks, like 10 pairs for $5, for €5. And it's the same for me with t-shirts and I like I don't wear these kind of stuffs. I sometimes, very rarely, I wear a t-shirt that I bought in Egypt. It's a fake Adidas t-shirt. A fake one. I brought from Egypt. And there's another 2 or 3 t-shirts who are Nike and Adidas. They are like Just I got them from my father once. He just said, "Here, take them." I myself would never spend my own money that I, save up on something. Yeah, I farted. So what? On something stupid like t-shirts. Oh, and do be stinken. Oh no. Oh. Okay, last piece of meat. Afterwards, I will set my spawn. Okay, my friends. It was a quite small little talk, but hey, a talk is a talk. Have a good one, my friends, and please, please, please tell your friends, parents, whatever, siblings. The big German man said hi. Goodbye, my friends.